Take two.
Take two? Oh. No. Like, we erased. No, we didn't push play. The phone turned off the first time. Like, this is like take 4 or 5 now.
We're gonna dine with kings. We'll have the finest.
Welcome back. This is part 2. Part 1 ended abruptly, but we were able to cut it off half decently. And so we just decided to make it a 2-part episode. Who cares for the caregivers? So these are my caregivers. If you haven't seen part 1, you can check it out on my channel. And I'll throw a link in at the end of this video. So, we finished the last one off with Emily saying that putting in hand railing was not her life goal.
No, it wasn't.
Actually, we started the episode with that and then we ended it with it.
Yeah.
I used it as a teaser in the front.
Yep.
So yeah, you've helped with lots of projects.
Yep.
Several before I even really got home. The handrails to get me ready to get home.
Yeah, we realized that the more you came home on weekends, the more we realized all the little things you needed.
Yeah.
Like, and then we had to hunt down things like your toilet frame and all that. Equipment, yeah. It took time to get all of that.
Yeah.
And install it too.
And just going through the process of you being home more and then coming home full time, being here for 3-4 days at a time, you're able to come home and just rest. And now that you're home full time, it looked a lot different on what you needed to do in order to actually get around the entire house.
Yeah. Because initially it was like, well, we got to sell the house.
Yeah.
Bulldoze it, start over.
Yeah.
Let's get
Our
you in
plan.
a bungalow.
Yeah.
But then that home care lady came by, and she was really encouraging on going through the whole house. And I remember you guys would always have company over, and you would love to do a tour of the house.
Yeah.
Oh, I dreaded it because I don't know how many tours of my own house I've been on growing up. So as soon as you would throw out, oh, let's do it. Do you want to see the upstairs? I knew it was ending up in a tour of the whole house, and I would just disappear. I'm like, after 20 years of that, no, I'm done.
I
don't need to be on the tour.
There's no more tours anymore.
And so you did the last tour.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah.
I thought of that too.
Dad said, Emily, can you run up and turn the lights on the patio? Because Mom's showing Natalie around the house. I'm like, oh, she's doing the tour now. Okay. But he made sure the tour was ready for you.
I'm like, if you take him to our bedroom, you're dead. Because it's usually a mess or something.
Yeah.
I still would.
You still would, and I'd be like,
some cool art in there.
Yeah.
We love art.
Yeah.
And we have it throughout the house. So as you can notice, and in some of the other videos, we love art.
Yeah.
So people would comment, so I'd ask them if they want to see the rest of the art, which is in every room of the house.
Yeah.
Even the dirty ones.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So yeah, I don't do tours anymore.
So the OT lady was actually very surprised how much stuff we already had done.
Yeah.
And was impressed
And
about...
you took her on a tour of the house.
Yeah.
And that was how she was able to gauge what you needed to get around the house. Because just not going downstairs or onto the patio in a difficult way was not an option. She did not think that was a good thing at all.
Yeah.
So she was adamant that you put in railings, and I think she really kind of made it seem possible with some of the suggestions that she made. One of the suggestions she made that I don't know if Yeah, practice yet was carrying a backpack down the stairs and up the stairs if you need to bring stuff in case you're home alone, and
or a bag.
put you really in that mindset of doing things on your own and being able to comfortably do those things in a safe way. So that was really helpful. And that she came by shortly after you came home full time. So that was a good step.
Well, and yeah, part of caregiving is setting you up that you can be alone and us not around all the time. Like we don't have to be.
Yeah.
You don't have to be in our sights all the time. So, yeah.
You can leave me home alone.
Yeah, home alone. Yeah.
Alone done.
We even thought about, I'm like, what does that even look like if I have to leave you alone at night? And I'm not ready for that, by the way.
Good.
Good? You're not either?
No.
Okay.
No. Works well.
Sometime, though. So, yeah, that was pretty good.
She was great, that lady?
Yeah.
That was a great exercise. That made me feel way more comfortable, too.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we don't need to change that much stuff here.
No, you just need a couple handles.
Yeah, grab bars.
Yeah.
And she was really good with explaining how much stuff you were allotted through AADL and through all that stuff that you were able to get your stripper pole and your...
He doesn't have a stripper pole.
Yes, I do.
You know.
That's what he called it.
Yes.
The one he used in the facility. Do you want him to get that one out too?
No.
All right. It's a pole you put in a bathtub or near a shower or something that is freestanding from the ceiling to the floor. Because that's how it works.
Yeah.
We haven't installed ours yet, but
Yeah.
You got one.
Yeah, she was a big help.
Yeah.
She got the outpatient therapy going right away, too.
Yeah.
Made some phone calls and...
Yeah, she was helpful with that, too.
To the shrink, or the... whatever you call him, counselor. For my mental health that I stopped going to now, which has been fine. Haven't felt like I really needed it. Things are going really good. So then for other caregiver, we're not there yet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, some of the other jobs Emily did, I guess that covers most of it around here. So then I felt very comfortable moving back in full time. Every doorway, every level of the house, pretty much. The worst one still is going to the basement downstairs.
To do it.
I do it. It's not easy, but it's just so narrow and steep. I think the steepness of it is the hardest part. Another rail would be nice, but because it's such a narrow stairwell, it takes up a lot of space.
Is Shadow allowed in the video?
Oh, yeah.
This is Shadow. She's Shane's therapy cat. He loves her, and she loves him. He hated her before.
Hate's a strong word.
Yeah. He wasn't fond of her. No cat. But now he kind of likes her.
Tolerates, yeah.
He thinks she's cute. We can cut that out.
She killed a bug and ate it in front of him the other day.
Oh, yeah. She's a hunter.
I was like, yeah, that's good. Maybe I should keep the mosquitoes down.
Yeah.
What a summer for no mosquitoes.
Weird, eh?
Amazing.
Yeah.
So cool. So then caregiving took a different role when I moved home full time.
Yeah.
Then it's more you running errands for me.
Yeah.
Well, it's...
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you took 2 weeks off and just rested and just enjoyed yourself at home.
When I first got home.
Yeah, so it was a little bit of, waiting. We waited on you quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then I think at some point we looked at each other and thought, well, at some point he's going to have to make his own coffee and set you up in the kitchen better so you can wheel around or walk around.
We didn't realize how institutionalized you would be coming home.
Mm.
And so your schedule was very different than ours.
Mm.
And from ever before, too.
Yeah. You were very schedule orientated. So you had your routine at the facility for so long, and then you came home and that kind of schedule disappeared, and your mental health was not coping with that very well. So I had to really encourage you to be doing things that supported that schedule and to actually make up a schedule. So you guys tried creating different calendars and like task lists that need to be done, because I think we all set some boundaries with each other that we don't 100% have to be there at each other's side 100% of the time. We needed our own individual routine still.
Yeah.
And your routine is very different than Mom's and myself. So having that task list for you and being able to be set up so you can accomplish those task lists was important. So you getting to the point of not waiting in bed till Mom woke up 3 hours after you woke up, you having the courage to get up yourself and to come downstairs was a huge one. And then making your own coffees and, getting yourself food and stuff. So those were the little things that have brought you a lot of independence back.
Yeah.
Because you're not being waited on all the time.
Yeah.
It was like at the facility, you have people giving you prepared meals, and you were still kind of doing that at the facility. You said you were waking up a lot earlier than the other patients, and you were making your own coffee, your instant coffee, and doing a workout before everybody woke up and stuff. So you kind of got into that routine there. So we tried to help support you continue that routine here. And you still continue to do that. You wake up super early and you have your own time in the mornings before everybody wakes up.
Yeah, and you get a lot of computer work done and your podcasting and stuff.
Yeah, that's been really good.
Yeah. And then it's good for Mom to be able to sleep in a little bit and not feel as though she's in that position where she has to be by your side 100% of the time. That's been good for her, I think, too.
Yeah.
And then myself, I don't have to be present and doing everything you guys are doing 100% of the time, because Mom and I started doing like almost shift work again while you were here. But I need my own time. I like having me time. That's important for me. So
yeah,
I had to figure out what that routine looked like for me. And I'm still working on that. I don't have my own routine, but not like being able to just go and do my own things. And
well, routine is one thing, but like having your schedule and how to get your routine, like you were having troubles remembering certain things. So I suggested writing it in a big calendar and having it on the table for us to both look at and all that stuff. But you recognize that you're the best way for you to keep organized is through your phone and your calendar and making lists on your computer and stuff like that. So we promote that to help you with that as well. So it means that I've had to look at, did you see the email? And I'm like, no, I don't look at my email. Like,
Sends us invitations for everything.
yeah, so now I'm sending invitations for everything. So now we have a family calendar.
Through our phones.
Yeah, through our phones. And now we know what's going on, what's happening.
Yeah.
And that has made it easier, like for other caregivers to know that, you know, the organizational skills might be writing it down on a piece of paper, or it might be through the computer, but you have to find your own way as a family and to be okay with learning new things like, oh yeah, I should look at my email every day or a couple times a day, or looking at our calendars, or remembering to send you the invite to my work schedule, or whatever the thing is. It's been a little bit getting used to, but it's working out really good for us.
Yeah.
You don't like the invites?
No, I don't mind them at all.
Okay, good.
But she wasn't used to them, and now she has a lot of them because both of us do
My
it.
calendar is just filled with your guys' stuff. And if there's a chore, if you want me to complete a task or a chore, you send me an invite on the time and the day that you want it done at, and so I know exactly. And so it's kind of, you know, I know what my expectations are.
Yeah.
And I like that. That's good.
Cool.
But it's just different.
Yeah, we've had to learn this new skill set. And I think it's great because, you know, I would be like, I told you that already. And you're like, no, you didn't. And I'm like, yes, you did. And then you'd be like, no, you didn't. And anyway, it would be just, well, I'm telling you now. And then it would still be forgotten with your brain, because you do have a little bit of a brain injury with that. I think that like you have successfully with your stroke amazingly have a lot of great brain skills. Like you're very learning, smart, can do all the things. Your calendar and organizing and timeline is very important for you to keep track of. So that is a good thing, because we didn't have that before. Now we have it. So because of the stroke. Does that make sense? Or am I talking in circles?
I think your short-term memory sometimes is, you get little glitches sometimes. It's
Yeah, I
not
think so.
consistent.
Yeah.
But I haven't had a stroke, and I experienced that as well. Me and you at the Glen Rose together is a nightmare.
So
Mom has to remind us what floors we have to go to for what things every time. And as soon as we get there, we're like, what floor do we go?
Oh, yeah, look at
I
Mom's.
think it's 3. And because every floor looks the same, and I get so mixed up in there. Maybe it's an ADHD thing, I don't know. But
Wednesday she took you. I'm like, it's on the 3rd floor, right? You're like, oh yeah, right.
The 3rd floor first, right? Oh yeah.
I told her
We
that.
still didn't know what to push.
We get into the elevator. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd floor. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I think we've always kind of had those issues with remembering certain details, maybe because we're distracted in the moment we're getting the information or something like that. But I think it's just a good life lesson to have, is if you're making a plan, doesn't matter how small it is or how big it is, a plan is a plan. Put it in the calendar, and then if it changes, then you're up to date on that, and you can just, having that muscle memory of just looking at your calendar has been really helpful for us, and it's been, you know, a lot less stressful trying to remember everything that's going on, because sometimes life is just chaotic, and you just need to have that routine of putting things in. So
Yeah.
it's made things a lot easier for us.
Yeah.
Do you think combining those two things would be good for people to do, or even you guys? Other caregivers, your personal time, which is so important, and block it off in a calendar?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to take time for myself
Yeah.
for 2 hours or an hour on Thursday between 2 and 3.
I do have personal time that I enjoy with my friends and stuff. So I make sure I block it off in
Yeah.
your calendar. I don't necessarily send you like my knitting club, but I do that. Like, I'm doing this and that's what's happening.
For me, I basically have private personal time every morning from 5 or 6, whatever time I get up, till 8 or 9 when you
Yeah.
guys are up.
I think that I'm randomly asked to do things all the time, so I don't get that time till after you guys go to bed. And that's another reason why I stay up so late, is because I have me time and
Right.
nobody else is around.
It's good. It's important, right?
Yeah, I went from living on my own to never being alone.
Yeah.
And I loved living by myself. It was great. But there, it was to an extreme extent of being by myself, and then going from that to never being by myself. It's really hard adjustment. So I need that time, and I need it every day. So that's when I've been able to chisel that time out. I don't like that sometimes I end up sleeping until 10, 11, but it's because I don't go to bed till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, because that's when I have me time. And I know that you guys are up earlier and everything's
It's working.
It's kind
It
of
is working, yeah.
But that's just important for me. I'm kind of just on call.
So
I'm awake all the time.
Are you
so,
glad we go to bed so early now?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're in
I'm
bed.
like, it's 10 o'clock. They're still watching TV. What is going on here?
Yeah. It's like, what? They're up late tonight. What's yeah.
But sometimes it's good too.
Yeah.
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 But you guys are, on the routine of eating dinner by 6 at the latest, 6:30, and then going to bed at, at like 9 o'clock at the 9:30 at the latest. Yeah, if you're up at 10, I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, it's
Party
weird.
time.
It's
Get
weird for
to
us
bed.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it's kind of
Yeah.
when I'm awake, I'm on call. When you guys
So
are
the
awake.
routine is working.
I think so.
For you too?
Yeah. I
It's
think
kind of just naturally went into that. We haven't
Yeah.
really had this discussion till now about it, but I think it's working.
I do too. Like, and right now, like, I could get up early, but I choose to sleep in because my natural clock just wants to get up at a certain time.
Yeah.
And the more sleep I get, the better I feel. So it's working for me.
Yeah. Lately, I've been waking up at 5:30 in the morning sometimes, and I just want to go to the gym.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's become, in the last month, that's become me time. Just going to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always surprised to see you.
Yeah, because I usually have friends and stuff like that, but lately I don't really have much of that. So I don't leave the house to go do anything for myself. So that's kind of become and when I feel like, experiencing frustrations in life, I've been trying to really learn healthier habits of releasing those frustrations. And so also taking you to physio and occupational therapy, it motivates me. Like I'm sitting there watching you work out for 2 hours, and all I want to do is work out too, because I've always been very athletic. But so then we get home and I'm like, all right, I'm going to the gym.
Yeah.
You asked me, do I motivate you? Yeah, you do.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do motivate. Both of you guys have been motivating me.
Yeah.
I chisel out. Okay, I love being with my friends, and I have a lot of friends, and all my friends, I do their hair. So I've been scheduling time downstairs at my studio, which I love being down there. So that's like visit alone time for me, and I don't have to go anywhere. They can come to me. So yeah, it's good. So I think it's all working out pretty good.
Has caregiving changed your relationships outside of the house? Outside of the family?
Like with others?
Yeah. How so?
Well, I don't really have a lot of relationships outside of the house anymore at all. Yeah.
That's a big price to pay.
Yeah.
I've noticed that you are way more up to helping, like our friends are your friends too. So if Doreen needed help with something, you would go over there and she would help you. Jen,
Yeah.
you help Jen quite a bit with Evander or the
Yeah.
dogs.
But there are also people that are in my suffer club.
They are,
They understand what.
Your suffer club.
yeah.
Yeah, we call it the suffer club.
Well, ever since
People that understand what you're going through, because a lot of people, they have compassion for what you're going through, and they're not any less in your circle than people that do. But people that have gone through the traumatic things that you are experiencing, they actually understand it. So you can lean on those people in a different way. And those people can relate to your suffering. So I call it the Suffer Club.
From Catherine Wolf?
Yeah, I
Okay.
stole that from her, and I use it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because I have people in my life that are like, this is happening. I'm like, oh, you're part of the Suffer Club. And then all of a sudden, it's not like we're going through the exact same situation, but I can sympathize on a different level with them because they are, and I can care for them in a different way.
So that's why it's really important to not be quiet about what you're experiencing and what you're going through with the people that are in your life, because you might not realize how much some people that are in your life do understand what you're going through. And I didn't realize how much me and Jen would connect through this. I have had my own long-term friendships and stuff like that, and I'm just in a very different place in life. I can talk about my experiences, but they just don't understand what my life is like. And so by not really understanding, they're just not really fully there. They just don't understand what my life is like right now. So it's easier for me to surround myself with people that do understand right now.
Our friends.
Which have ended up, I'm taking
so,
from you.
but just to add to that, Emily, is though that if you don't share your story too to somebody, that is unlikely.
Yeah. Well,
you don't know how you're helping them too.
Yeah.
And so, I have that experience in my studio quite a bit, is that the more I am just freely who I am and accept my story and embrace it, and blessed that I'm going through my trials right now, that all these beautiful things are happening to me because of it in the weirdest way. They just can't believe, like, you're doing so great. I can't believe you guys are just doing so good. And then they are able to be a little bit more open to me, and I can help them join the Suffer Club in the weirdest way.
Everyone's suffering in some way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what did she say, Catherine Wolf?
I don't remember.
That's a good person to put a link to.
Well, Well, and I just experienced something with my long-term friend, Janelle. She's been my friend for like 12 years now, and she has experienced some... I found out she was coming to Edmonton, and I was like, oh, you're coming to Edmonton? Why? She lives up northern BC and in the middle of nowhere, and she was telling me that her mom's going through a lot of health issues. And then we ended up getting together, and then I find out that her mom had the same cancer my mom did, and so she's in a very similar situation as me, where she's the only family member where her and her mom live. They only have each other, and she's in that caregiver position for her mom, and so we were able to kind of relate, and it just feels a lot less isolating when you know that other people are kind of like, I do not wish this upon anybody. And
that's not what we're saying, but
it is comforting to know that people can relate to you, and being on the other side of that, because I've been going through similar stuff as her, and for us to know each other for that long and talk about it and stuff, and just kind of lean on each other through it, because it's kind of like we're both in the midst of going through this together. So and we hadn't really seen each other for a few years before getting together, and this is what has brought our friendship back together, and so that was kind of really cool. So don't be quiet about your story, like talk about it.
Well, and so we discovered that on our own, that we can share our stories and have a lot of caring people to help us through our journey, whereas some people might need a care group or join one of those care groups. We never did. We thought we might need to, because we're like, what are we doing? I don't know what, like there was times as like, this is so overwhelming. I don't even know.
I don't know why we didn't really do that.
It just we looked, and it just didn't seem like the right support group was there for us. And so we kept looking for one, but there never was one. And so we ended up finding our own and making our own. And you and I rely on each other a lot.
Yeah.
So in some ways, it's affected your relationships outside the family, outside the house, negatively. And in some ways, it sounds like positively.
Yeah, it's just changed how I view friendships, and and through the journey of me, this has really brought me a lot closer to God, and I have a very different outlook of the company that I keep around me as well. I have to be very careful that the people that are surrounding me aren't dragging me down, and that they bring peace to my life.
We generally have a large enough load to carry. And then if we add some negative people into it, it becomes overbearing. And we don't really notice it, right?
No, it's like
I remember when I was hiking with my brothers and one of my cousins, and one of my brothers, Jason, was going to race my cousin Curtis down the mountain, and this was a haul, so it was very ambitious. And one of my other brothers, there were four of us, all four of us were on this trip, put boulders in Curtis's backpack. He didn't win the race, but he didn't lose it by much. So once he realized it, like we don't realize sometimes what we're carrying. If we don't know, if he would have seen them put the boulders in his backpack, he probably wouldn't have been able to do it mentally, right? But you don't notice it when you have that extra weight on you. So that negativity sometimes isn't obvious when it's bringing you down.
Well, and caring for yourself and caring for others is so tricky. In itself, both are so different, but a lot the same. And just, I thought about this weekend, like us not going to Calgary and to see our kids. And as much of a disappointment was for all of us, it was, we had to really consider our energy that we were going to put into the trip and what we were going to get out of it and what everyone was going to get out of it. So we really looked and not just like made a decision, like we had a discussion and we made a decision with everybody that it was in our best interest not to go. And before having to care for our disabilities, we would have just gone and sucked it up, and it would have just put another rock in our backpack and another rock and another rock and another rock until you just can, and you're gonna just go crazy, or something's gonna happen, something's gonna give, and the strap's gonna break, and
people are crying.
So now we're starting to realize before we're starting to recognize the warning signs before, and that's self-care. And you're caring for me and I'm caring for you, and it's just like a give and take thing. It's a
Yeah.
So people just coming in and becoming caregivers, like your friend Janelle, like what advice do you give them just starting out?
But every day is gonna look different. You just gotta do it one day at a time. I remember for months and months and months, every time I'd say goodnight to you guys, I'd fist pump you and say we made it through another day. And tomorrow is, who knows what tomorrow brings. You have no idea. So you have to just live each day for what it is. Because it's going to have its own set of challenges. And focusing on the next day and the next day too much it's not helpful. That's what really kept me going. Was celebrating every day that we made it through. And that it was a success. Just because we were able to say goodnight to each other.
And every day you get a little stronger.
Right. Every day.
You don't realize what you're capable of doing.
Just like the weight being added, if you pull one out every day too, you don't really notice it either, right? But then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, you're like, whew, then you notice it. You're flying. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So that's good advice. Like, slow down. Break it into small chunks. One day, get through one day, celebrate it. It's good. Anything you want to add, Benj? For other caregivers?
The one day at a time's a really good one. We lived that for the longest time. It does get better. Everything does get easier after time.
It becomes your new normal.
And stop saying that. Like, oh, just get back to normal. It's going to be your new normal. So really start getting your brain trained around. Like, stop saying that. Oh, we'll get back to normal. No. It is definitely new normal. So that is one thing. One of your questions I noticed I glanced over is like, what are some of the things that people say that is just discouraging, and just to go, not let it bug you. Is like, but my worries are nothing like yours. Well, no, like, you're going through your own stuff. I'm not telling you this to be complaining or whatever. And that doesn't do any good when people say that, because then you feel like, oh, well, now my burden is just so much bigger. But
And that's kind of the risk you take in being open and sharing.
yeah, so like don't
Your
take that
story.
stuff to heart. Like I used to be
Right.
like, why do people say these things?
Yeah.
It's like now it's just like, oh, well, what are they supposed to say?
Yeah.
They're caught in the moment, you know. So it's like, as a caregiver, you have to really sort of let things slide a little bit more than
It's a lot of emotional balancing, isn't it?
it is. Because, like, honestly, if I took every little thing that happens in a day to heart, I just would be.
Is advice you could give to the facility staff, hospital staff, doctors, as caregivers looking in on it, what would it be?
So I know they're your caregivers, but they're professional caregivers. We're like the non-professional caregivers, but we're like the cleanup staff or something. I don't just want to say like we know you and we know what you're probably thinking while you're going through the things that we need to be trusted that you are going to probably relay information to us in a sense that we are invested and that we need to be brought into the know of things. Like I thought there was a disconnect a little
They
bit.
had that meeting though, and that was extremely awesome.
That was
They
at the
should have
facility?
they should
the
have more
facility.
meetings
They should, yeah, that's a great advice.
because
That was right at the very end.
yeah, I thought they were going to do
They
it at
should
the
have-
beginning.
Family meeting like that. They had all of the staff that was assigned to you
Yeah.
come in and give a report. So I think having a meeting, introducing what their plan is and what their goal is, and in detail what they individually are going to be working on with you, so that the family has familiarity with who's helping you with what and what you're planning on doing. Then
So maybe
having
one at the beginning as well as one at towards
like
the end.
3/4 of the way through, like this is what we have worked on, and
Because that was a great environment.
That was a great meeting. I love that meeting.
You did that one from your hospital bed.
Yeah, I did.
my sister, she came
Yeah.
on through like a
Zoom.
Zoom. Yeah.
With her baby.
Yeah, with her baby, yeah. And I was physically there with Dad.
Yeah.
And yeah, every staff member had the obligation to present
Yeah.
their job with you.
Yeah.
And that was great.
It was.
And we learned a lot of things about you.
Did you?
Like you are surprisingly tidy. We're like, oh,
Oh,
he's
we're
very
like,
patient. We're like, whoa,
whoa.
nice. Wow, that was a great meeting.
We love that meeting. At the begin, like when you were in at the beginning of your Pinocchus Day, we felt like if we didn't show up during the week through some of your sessions and be part of them, that we were missing out on maybe a little bit of your progress, because you were also struggling with getting your brain sorted out as well, because you forgot a lot of things. You didn't remember to tell us a lot of things. So like a month down the road, you'd be like, oh yeah, I did that a month ago. We're like, what? Yeah, I've been doing this thing for like 5 weeks now. And we're like, oh, I felt so out of the loop.
Plus, we stopped coming for full days or half days when you started coming home for the weekends, because that was a lot of driving back and forth, and then
Yeah.
we had stuff to take care of here, and then I really wanted to spend days with you there, a few Fridays, I would come early and attend some classes with you before you got released for the weekend and bringing you home. But you're just so excited to get home. You're not thinking about filling me in on the stuff you've been doing in the classes, and you just wanted to get out of them.
Yeah.
You're so excited. But yeah.
So like a little weekly progress report card or something. You know, like that seems silly to
a lot.
Like a
Something
month,
between the
every
facility
month,
and
like
the family. Yeah.
like just, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's good advice. Yeah.
But that might be like too much for a lot of families wouldn't need all of that, but we're so invested in this in the progress.
Like you should be able to request something like that.
Yeah. So I'm like, so is there any training we do for Shane to come home? They're like, no. We're like,
Good luck.
good luck. Here he is.
Yeah, that's why that home care lady was so welcomed. It was so good to have her walk through with me.
Yeah.
Maybe having the resource to have some staff like a social worker or something come to the patient's home for an hour or two to walk through the house, see where their environment is, see how their support is, prepare them for this patient coming home. Because one of my biggest concerns was, what are all the patients' support systems going to be like when they go home? Because they were saying that we were there a lot, and you can tell when a patient is like a very cherished patient because they have family and support coming to visit them. And the patients that don't have that, I was always, in the back of my mind, I was always worrying about what they were going to be going home to, because they're not staying at the facility forever.
Yeah.
So I think it's important for them to have some sort of social worker or a therapist or something go into the home and evaluate what they're going to be returned to.
In those cases, I believe they have that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were pretty high functioning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have my support group, right? Have
Yeah.
you
Make
guys-
sure that, because otherwise I think like you would become, I forget what the term is, when you're not able to take care of yourself. And so, yeah. And just like having a few therapy sessions with families, especially for those patients that are a lot less fortunate than you are. Because you're able to really communicate your feelings and stuff like that. Like the patients with aphasia, how do they communicate their mental health?
Horrible, eh?
Yeah.
So looking at your journey so far, is there something that you wish you would have known or done differently in the beginning?
Known or done differently.
No, I did great.
I
I did everything right.
So did I. So did I. Well, I took a 3-month bed hiatus or whatever it's called.
Bed rest, yeah.
Bed rest, so
That's what Emily took care of both of us.
I know.
And I had Grandma Judy's help.
Oh yeah, that's a
was
big
huge.
one. Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, getting help is a big
I think
thing.
something I would have done differently was showing more appreciation for Grandma Judy's help.
To Grandma Judy.
Yeah, I kind of released some of my frustrations out on her. And I feel really bad about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We butted heads because I called her to come and help me. And I felt like I was in control of this. I wasn't in control of the situation until she came in and she had suggestions and advice and was, taking over some things to relieve me of help. But I felt as though I was not adequate, and like my own insecurities came out. And she was on the bitter end of that a couple times, and she had to tell me, like, I'm kind of losing my cool because I'm trying to be in control and I'm not in control. And so, yeah, there was a few times I was definitely out of control. My head was spinning a few times, and some things, like I just didn't know how to wrap my head around. I thought doing things like helping you take your AFO off and taking your shoes off every day was helping you, and that was my form of caring for you. And she came in and said, you can't do that anymore. He's able to do it himself. Mm-hmm. You have to let him do it, because it's going to affect his psychology. It's going to affect how he views himself, that he's not able, and he is able. So that he's not disabled like that, and you can't treat him as though he is. And I was like, okay, I'll back off. So
fine, I'm never taking that up.
And sometimes the truth hurts, and so I was angry with her for telling me the truth, and she didn't deserve that, but I didn't know how else to deal with it. But we've made amends, and she understands me very well.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, love you, Grandma. Thank you.
Yeah. There was a couple bumps there for sure.
Yeah.
But you handled it well.
Yeah, and she didn't run away.
No.
And she stayed a long time. And she was not leaving until she knew we were okay.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for that.
So grateful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grandma.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
She's an
incredible.
Angel.
Yeah. Yeah, she was a huge support.
Yeah.
So that's tricky, hey?
Yeah.
Like, ask for help, and then you get help, and then you take offense to the help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just human reaction to some weird stuff, though.
Yeah.
The way we do some of this stuff. It's kind of weird, eh?
Yeah. We're only human after all.
Is that a song?
Yeah. It's a good song.
Yeah. Well, thank you, ladies. That was great. That was a great conversation.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks.
If you enjoy the content, please subscribe. It does keep these small channels going, and lets us know that it's still worth the investment and time to put these out there. I've had some questions from friends that have subscribed that they say, boy, it's been a while since you posted a video. Well, I've done like 2, 3 in the last 3 weeks. So I guess what they're doing is they're not hitting the bell button, which gives notifications, and then it gives you options for the type of notification, and then some people might not have notifications turned on in their phone. So yeah, if you are wondering, you might want to check that. Or you can reach out to me on email anytime, and I can send them out by email, which I'm doing for a couple people now. My email is in the description, which is under, you click on the word more under the video, and it'll give the description and any links. So anyway, have a great day, and God bless.
We're gonna dine with kings. We'll have the finest things. Carve our names in stone. We'll never die unknown.